is banning.
Kill all at
Your
once.
team is banning.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Colt Esports Presents Monthly Playoff Season 1. We are in the 8th day, and thank you all for tuning in. Now, since you have joined, the first match will be in front of us, and that match will be spectated by you guys with me, that is Kadiet, and my
Your
co-caster,
team is banning.
Jinx.
Hi guys, welcome back to the 8th day of Colt Esports playoffs. So for the first match of the day, we have Hydra Reborn versus Zeus on the right. I was about to call them Zeus Esports by mistake. So jumping into the bans, we have Saber getting locked down as well
Your
as the
team
Sun and
is
a Purple
banning.
on the right. What do you think their fourth ban is going to be scheduled?
Well, I have no
team
idea
is
about that,
picking.
but I do have one. But I do know one thing that Crunchy has reconnected, and he will continue to cast with you. So I'll be taking the leave, and you guys continue the casting. Good luck to both of you,
Your
Crunchy
team
and
is picking.
Jinx.
Thanks, man, for taking over for me. Sorry for the inconvenience I caused to people. So, guys, welcome back. And actually, I think I should be welcome back. But yeah, sorry for
Welcome back,
the.
Crunchy.
Thank you. So, guys, as Scariet said, the draft has already begun. We can see the Saber,
Always on the
Sun,
way. Your
Ford,
team is
and
picking.
Purple bands. And Jinx, could you please repeat your question again?
Oh, I was asking what their fourth ban is going to be, what you think it was, but they've already banned that Xbox right down, but Kaja is still open. Do you think Hydra Reborn is going to go for this Kaja? Because looks like they already have a pretty tanky team up with this Tigreal and Barat coming in.
Never ends.
Your
Honestly,
team is
I'm
picking.
kind of confused with their draft because, like you said, they haven't really picked that Kaja. They've already given two prio picks like Matilda and Balman. Instead of picking, a good tank, they've picked Tigreal,
Your
which is
team
kind
is
of
banning.
confusing to me. Honestly, the Tigreal pick always, it never fails to puzzle me why someone would prefer a Tigreal over, say, Rafaela, Matilda, Popol, Estes, like a Johead, Cho, Sylvana as a tank. There's like a ton of tanks that could be used in place of Tigreal.
Your team is
All Tigreal
banning.
could really give is, that engage once every 120 seconds when his flicker comes up, and a bit of that peel when a bruiser decides to engage upon his backline. But for now, it seems that there's no backline for him to really protect, is there?
Your
Totally.
team is picking.
Like you said, I actually do think Tigreal is a pretty good tank, but in this lineup, there is a Martyrs on the side of Team Zeus. He's going to be giving a lot of trouble to this Tigreal because he won't be able to land his ulti with all that CC coming in from Martyrs. And I think it's going to play very well. That pick was very
Your
good, this
team
Martyrs
is
pick.
picking.
But look at that. They're going to be banning that Kaja right in. They do not want to give that to Zeus Esports. And a Kagura pick coming in. Kagura is going to be very, very good against this Sicilian.
True that. The Kagura against the Sicilian matchup is a total win for the Kagura. I agree with you. But you know what? One more thing that I have noticed is that they're picking really tanky heroes into a Balman, and Balman's lethal counter, his ultimate, is just gonna melt through their HP. So I'm not really sure
Your
of their
team is
intentions here.
picking.
But I mean, we'll see. They might have some plan for this game.
Totally, but for now, I would say Zeus is does has a bit of an upper hand. They do have a much a stronger team. Let's say they do have that more damage coming in, whereas Alpha Hydra Reborn is going for that a bit of tanky late game heroes as well as a Gushin offlane. Do you think a Gushin offlane is going to be good against this Balmond or Martyrs, whoever he goes up against? I think Martyrs or Bane, one of them. Do you think he's going to be able to do anything there?
Actually, it would be Balman and Mortis because, as you can see, Bane has gone for the retribution, so he'll be the jungler for the side of Zeus.
Okay, so something new coming in. We're going to see a Bane jungle. How do you think that's going to work out for the side of Team Zeus?
I mean, Bane jungle is not really that much of a bad pick. It's kind of niche, and I think that this side of Hydra Reborn, considering their comp with the Tigreal and everything, it's going to be a bit difficult for Bane to actually land in his passive skill to deal his damage in this comp. But we'll have to like just sit tight and watch, because technically they can use Bane as bait while Bannerman and Mortis go in, while the Tigreal tries to peel him off his teammates. So they could go for a pincer attack. They could do there could be a lot of things done by Zeus in this specific composition they have chosen to play as. So we'll see. So we're in the land of Dawn, guys, and since like no one else has said it, I guess there's gonna be a poll today, Jinx.
Yeah, I think so. I think we're going to have a poll right after the ban. I think it's already up on your screen, guys. So if the poll is up, please vote and let us know what you guys think of the match so far. So jumping in, I think pretty standard rotations coming in for now.
Except for that Mortis going in the top lane, he I think he was in the bot lane initially, not really sure, or was that just my mistake?
Balman is in bot lane, but Kaguya is very low and she's come back to mid to clear that minion. But I think they were trying to go for an invade right there, but they just saw 4 of the side of Team Zeus in top lane, so they just quietly retreated. So I think pretty good thinking. But Turtle is going to be up in around 25 seconds, and Alphard is just dodging them. He just went right into them, didn't he?
True. Alucard does land the ultimate onto Mortis, giving that slow for his team to get somewhat of a set. But it wasn't really they weren't really able to capitalize on it for now. So they're just gonna have to wait for the next time they engage. You can see Mortis kind of lurking in that top side, giving vision to his team on the whereabouts of the enemy jungler, which is Alucard. So for now, the turtle has spawned, and Bane is in a position to contest it, but he seems to be helping him Mortis a bit out. Oh, look at that! Awkad going strong onto Matilda, but you shall be the first casualty of this game, because that Matilda had the Aegis and oh, look at that! Another kill coming in onto that Tigreal by that Mortis. He was in way too hard. He was going in way too much. Oh, extended over there. Gushin going in with his blades. Tier 1 coming out from the Mortis, Ashra Claws, but he shall go down to the Barat. Pretty good rotation coming in from the bot side from that Barat. Look at that. Gushin once again falling to the side of Zeus, and Turtle secured by Alucard with that retribution. Look at that side of Zeus just falling to Hydra. They have lost their tank, they have lost their support, and they have lost their mage. Damn,
and the
that
Turtle
was...
as well.
Yup, they definitely lost the turtle as well. Were there that was a really good retribution and stall from the side of Hydra, because they totally waited out that the Alucard over there. They were stalling for his arrival, and once he did, he instantly secured the turtle away from Zeus with that retribution. And Barat also, you have to really commend him for his rotation from the bot lane, don't we?
Definitely, that Barats and Gushin did save the day right there. They came in right on time and managed to hold that turtle until Alucard respawned. So very good thinking there. So looks like that is a very good comeback from the side of.
Oh, look at that! A pick off in the bot lane. As the lethal counter was used along with the shark wave from the side of the Bane, and that shall be a kill secured onto the Barats in the bot lane. Kagura making that rotation, making sure that the lane does not fall to Zeus over there. But that kill has already been secured. The damage has been done, and not really sure what Zeus will do to secure that advantage. But their mid lane is free for a rotation right about now. They can contest the next turtle pretty easily. They are kind of setting up for it. Somewhat of a connection over there in the top lane with Mortis and, Alucard fighting in the river area. Look at that. Circling Eagle coming on by the Matilda, but she's a bit overextended over there. Tigreal getting that flicker. He's trying to land that implosion, but he misses out on that opportunity to do so. Turtle will be spawning in 10 seconds in the bot lane. You can see it in 5, 4, 3, 2 and 1, but in the top lane, meanwhile, Gushin using his incandescence to just get out of there, just using that ultimate to get that dash out to make sure he disengages. Tigreal trying to land a connection, but as you said, that Mortis totally disrupted his ultimate from being casted. So this Mortis pick was actually pretty far ahead from the side of Zeus, as you said, Jinx.
Totally. Looks like Tigreal is having that difficulty with landing his skills because of that Master's pick coming in. But like you said, Turtle is up. They need to start rotating towards the Turtle. And looks like Bane is going towards his buff. And Alucard just might get that free Turtle in because there's no one coming in from the side of Team Zeus to contest for this.
True that, true that. There's no contest coming in from Team Zeus. Like, even now, they realize that, they've not really set up for the turtle. They did overextend the bot lane. They went for a fight that they shouldn't have taken. So they're just going to go out and play this one out safely. Because, both the sides have even gold advantage in the top lane. Look at that. Mart is looking a bit low. But Gajan will not be using his... He won't be diving in this time around. Instead, he'll just wait for the Martis to take that recall over there in the top lane.
But good thinking, Bane was there, just baiting him out, waiting for him to come in so he can attack. But very good thinking for Gushin. And I don't think Alucard is going to be able to get that kill. But he's in the turret and he gets that kill. But I don't think he's going to be able to survive this.
He definitely doesn't, as he gets taken down by the turret. Meanwhile, Implosion landing out from the Tigreal onto the Mortis, but he gets taken down by the Guzhan. But instead, double kill secured onto the Sicilian by the Guzhan in that top lane. He took down both the Mortis and the Sicilian. Tigreal escaping with a sliver of HP, getting that recall. Meanwhile, even Guzhan taking it as he's really low over there. Turtle will be taking some time to spawn now, so I guess both teams have a lot of time to take skirmishes, to take fights, to take ganks, to defend their lanes. But I think sooner or later, Balman is going to have to take this clear, get his clearing done. Meanwhile, mid lane looks at a bit of risk for the side of Zeus. Kagura really taking out this tower fast with her minions. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, Alucard tried to get somewhat of a gank, but Balman, looking at the map, he totally predicted that one coming up. But this time, they seem to have sieged his turret from all directions, cutting his wave. Right now, Matilda seems to be in a compromised position, but she managed to land the circling eagle, taking down the Tigreal before he gets his implosion in. But Farad, look at him! That insane Deadness welcome, stunning 3 people while swallowing 1. That was amazing. That was at the level of a Tigreal ulti, man. I don't even know why they picked the Tigreal when even the Barats is doing a better job,
Totally. Tigreal's first pick is a bit risky because there's so many counters for him, but he did work out pretty well at that point. But Kagura is coming in with a lot of damage for now. So I must say Zeus did try to come in for a counter gang, but they lost that gang because they are a bit low in farm. They're almost below 4K right now. And looks like they're going to be losing another turtle. Free of course, that Bane hyper is not looking good for them for now.
True. They're really suffering from this Bane choice of jungler right now because Bane is not really able to make it in time for those objectives. He's still stuck farming as the Alucard, on the other hand, secures the turtle very safely. Literally an uncontested turtle. I don't really think the Bane hyper is justified in this match, but we'll be able to see, his true potential when he reaches that late game.
Totally. But also Alucard, there's no one to stop Alucard other than Martis. Varas is looking very, very low at that point. Do you think they're going to be able to kill him?
I think he will be getting away this time. Yeah, he totally got away over there with that overextend because he did have his team to support him over there. Pretty good plays coming in from Hydra. Look at that. The same umbrella open, taking out that balance HP, and the execute coming in to get that kill secure in the mid lane. Pretty good play from that Kagura over there. She saw her opportunity and she totally took it. Meanwhile, Bharat's trying to get some push onto the bot lane turret. He seems to be getting ganked by 3 people from the side of Zeus, but he will be able to get away as he does have that he does have that HP right now, so he's not really going to be an easy target to take out. So I guess he's just trying to overextend it to bait out the side of Zeus, bait out their skills, bait out their engages to make sure that he does no skills are left when his team comes for the gank. He's basically acting as a skill sink.
Totally, and it's also very, very tanky for now. I think maybe Team Zeus is going to have to start playing a bit safe because they are so low on farm.
True, but oh, look at that lethal combo taking out a lot of HP while Alucard gets secured by the Mortis. Meanwhile, in the back line, look at that Tigreal getting taken out. Matilla looking a bit low while Barat is just getting melted over there in the mid lane. Kagura doing a ton of damage, but it won't be enough. But the Gurjan coming in clutch with his skills, getting that Balman down and double kill secured by him onto the Sicilian. Pretty good rotations coming in by the off lanes. It seems that Hydra's win condition is really not their mid lane. It's their mid lane taking the fights with the off lanes coming in clutch.
Totally. They are getting that support, and Gushin is coming in right on time to get those kills. Looks like he missed that skill right there on Bane.
Oh,
Might not be.
no.
So, a bit risky move coming in from Gushin, but overall, I do still think Hydra Reborn is winning. Lord is also up, and if they wait one more minute, they're going to have that enhanced Lord. Probably they're going to have to wait for that. Do you think they're going to try and get that Lord right now, or look for a few kills and then get the Lord?
I mean, they should be waiting for their Gurjan to come back into combat before they even think of contesting this Lord, because, you know, they're really relying on their offlanes to be there to come after the fights have been taken. So if they're not there, I guess Hydra will be losing out in those, you know, team fights that get engaged by the Tigreal or the Alucard. So I think they'll be waiting for the Gurjan to come back right now. Yeah, he's back. So they could be contesting Lord, but it is that 12-minute mark. So look at that Alucard inching towards Lord bit by bit, taking that little Wanderer for now. But look at that. Meanwhile, circling heel landed onto the Barat by the Matilda, but she's already caught out by the Detna's welcome. Look at that Detna in the front line with that. I mean, the Barat's actually in the front line. Look at that. Meanwhile, Sicilian taking out that Tigreal from the backline from that safe distance. His team is really able to zone right now, but meanwhile, look at Gurjan totally camping out that bush and getting that Matilda. Mod is going into the flicker, but he's the one to be taken down this time around. Balman, look, kind of a mistake on the dash. He could have dashed out there, but instead he dashed into that Barat. Kind of a mistake there. Meanwhile, Bane left all alone. He's the last person of his team because it's a 1-4-4 trade in favor of Hydra. And he's left to defend basically everything. The Lord, the turrets, the buffs, but he really won't be able to.
Totally. Lord is up. I think they're going to be looking for that Lord because their Hyper is still up. He does have his retribution. They can easily take that Lord. But it looks like Team Zeus is falling a bit short on the team fights. Even though they get that first few kills, they just don't follow up. The team is just retreating right when they can engage, right? And they're just getting caught out by this Gushin, as soon as they retreat. So I think that maybe the team fights are a bit lacking for now, and Bane is not dealing that damage that is needed from him as a Hyper, but instead he's split pushing. So I'm not sure what's happening here. Look at that Bane Hyper really did not work out for them in this match.
True that. It's split pushing, but there's no damage on the turrets for now. So, I mean, that's not really that useful. But, I mean, right now it's the late game. He has got a couple of items in. He has that Borax, he has that Blade of Despair. So he should be dealing a bit of damage. I feel he should have gone for a crit before getting anything else. But I mean that this is also a pretty viable build path for him about now. But now Zeus has a different problem. They have to defend their base from this Lord Favor coming in from the Matilda, healing that mod is right up. Gurjan did take its bit of damage over there, but he's able to get a base safe and sound. I don't think Hydra will be able to push this base in right away, since the side of Zeus does have that Sicilian to defend the base. Look at his damage. Look at that bad impact. Getting in that amazing DPS. Modest jumping into the fight with his Ashura's right. Tigreal going for the flicker implosion, but he's not able to. Meanwhile, Kagura getting shut down by the Matilda circling eagle. What a game, what a team fight. Look at that, Hydra just getting wiped off the face of the map. Gushin, the last remaining person of his team. Will he be able to clutch it? I don't think so. But look at that. He does manage to get that Matilda's immortality over there in the top lane. He does try to get back into the fight, but he's taken down swiftly by Balman. That will be a wipe out. But they have spent a lot of time not clearing the minion waves. Look at that. The inhibitors on the bot and top side are in danger. The bot inhibitor has been totally taken out. Cecilion taking that recall, trying to save his turret, but it shall go down. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, in the mid lane, I mean, all the turrets have gone down for the side of Hydra Reborn. They lost all their turrets because of that team fight. Pretty good comeback.
They did, but a very good comeback coming in from the time side of Team Zeus. You have to admit, they just made up for that farm difference and they engaged right on time. Maybe Gushin should have retreated a bit and they could have saved some of the middle turrets, but I must say they do have a very good chance of winning. For now, from the side of
True, true. Oh, look at that Sacred Hammer coming in from the Tigreal, but the Martis is there right away to disengage him from that team fight. Looking into the game, now it seems that Hydra has totally taken control of the map once again. I feel that a lot of pressure of Hydra is coming from the fact that their team is, fearlessly pushing into the enemy instead of away. Meanwhile, you can see that Zeus is really playing it out safely when they really need to be the ones aggressing. They need to get those team fights in. The Matilda's favor has been activated. They do have that heal. They do have that sustain. They have Mortis. They have Balman. And, they could benefit from the fact that lethal counter from the Balman will be able to take out that Barrage. Cecilion is also pretty farmed up. He has that Blood Wings. He's basically full build right now. As you can see, Sacred Hammer coming in from Tigreal, catching out that Blade Implosion coming in, but he's kind of tanky. Favor coming in from the Matilda, actually healing him up a lot. Look at that Barrage taken down. Have it, the Tigreal. Meanwhile, Kagura getting the shutdown on the Bane, but she shall be the second kill for this Cecilion. That Necklace of Durance is dealing a ton of damage to Matilda's lifesteal, and it shall be a fight for the side of Hydra. Look at that Cousin. He barely has any HP. I guess he may be able to finish this off. I hope so, because if he doesn't, this map will, this match is gonna be continuing for a long time after
He's
this.
definitely going to be able to finish this off. I don't think Zeus is going to be coming up. Bane just have 10 seconds left, and yep, it's going to be a GG. Well played from the side of Team Hydra Reborn.
Man, that would have been so painful for Zeus to watch. That base was going down, its HP was going down just so slowly. That excruciating feeling that when you're gonna lose, but you just have to wait and watch the enemy just chip out at your base while taunting you. That's just a terrible feeling, man.
Yeah, I keep thinking if that Cecilion just had that freeze, and if he had built it, they might have just won that team fight, because Gushin got saved in that last moment because of his um, winter truncheon, right? And he just saved that damage from the turret, and that's how they won the match. Sadly, if Cecilion had some defense item, and they might have just been able to defend and maybe push a bit, but sadly they did lose this match. Also, they do not have any CC heroes other than Martyrs, so it was just really hard for them to catch on to this Gushin and Alucard as well as Kagura coming in for that backlane damage. So looks like they lost a bit on the draft, but I must say they had a very good comeback in a few moments in the game, and they had a very good chance of winning as well.
True, true. They really gave that Tigreal a run for his money. He was not really able to make much of an impact on this game. He did get some pickoffs, but the enemy team was there to disengage whoever he picked off every single time. He wasn't even able to make much of an impact on the game. In terms of the rotations, it was mostly those rotations coming in from the off lanes, not really the mid lane doing. The Alcott did play into his strengths. He played into the fact that he had the rotations, he had the winning lanes, so he went for those turtles time and again. Meanwhile, the Bane just played his own jungle. He didn't really, go for those plays for the turtle, for the objectives. And the turrets, he wasn't really able to do that. So I guess that was the unbecoming of Zeus when they were put up against Hydra.
Totally, totally, but very well played for side of Team Zeus. So looks like that's it for today's match, guys. But stay tuned. Next we have Blitz Phoenix versus PR Weed. So stay tuned for that, and thank you so much for sticking with us. See you in the
banning.
I might not be a lighted
Your
man,
team
but
is banning.
Welcome to the
Your
greatest
team
match.
is banning.
Welcome back, everybody. This shall be the second match of today of Colt Esports, and this match will be casted by me, your lead caster Crunchy, and my co-caster Jinx.
Hi guys, thanks for sticking with us. So for the second match of today, we have Blitz Phoenix versus PR
Your
Weed on the
team is
right.
banning.
So jumping right into the bans, we're going to see a Barat as well as a Fovius ban
Your
and
team is
a
picking.
Harley and Expo coming in from the side of team PR Weed. What do you think of this bans from the side of Blitz Phoenix,
Always on the way.
Crunchy?
Your team is
I mean,
picking.
aside from that Phobius ban, everything is pretty standard. But I think they wanted to ban the Phobius out because they might be using a hero with a lot of dashes.
They just might be doing that, but I don't know. Do you think they had trouble with Phobius in the previous matches in this tournament? Do you think that's why they have banned him? Because I remember a match where Phobius played very, very well. I
I
think we
mean,
casted it.
I think there was a Phobius, and but I can't really be sure because my
Your
squad
team
is
is
also
picking.
spamming Phobius nowadays. I can't really, this like seeing Phobius so many times just totally puts me off. It's quite a strong hero. His damage is way too much, and that sustain he gets
Your
is
team is
amazing.
picking.
Gotta say.
Totally. And also there is a Matilda in and she does give that free dash for her whole team. So maybe a good choice with that Phobius ban. So looking into the picks, like I said, Matilda, the Balman getting picked as the second priority, as well as Yuzong. And from the side of Team PR, we had Lilia and a Granger. This Lilia seems a bit risky, as well as the Franco tank. What do you think of the bans from PR, picks from PRV?
Your team is banning.
I'm not really sure what they're trying to achieve here, but they've not really gone for any prior picks. They've given almost all of the heroes that were open, that they could have contested, like Balmond, Yuzhong, Matilda. I think only stuff like Kaja and Saber is open for PR Reed right now.
Totally, and we're gonna see if they're gonna be banning
Your
that
team
Kaja,
is
but no
banning.
bans coming in from the side of PR Wheat. That might be risky for them because they are leaving, like you said, that Kaja and Saber open, and unless Blitz Phoenix bans them, they better pick those heroes because they might just lead that team to victory. We need lockdown heroes in this match, especially with that Lilia,
Your
right? She's
team
very
is
good with
picking.
her ultimate where she can just dash back to her original position. So maybe a Saber or Kaja would be great in this match, but with Phoenix coming in with that Kaja ban, but Saber is still up. Do you think they're going to pick that Saber or just leave it open?
They could pick the Saber, but they seem to be going for this. No, never mind. They really like the fourth pick is really switching between all the heroes, and they end
Your
up
team is
locking in
picking.
that Thanos.
Yeah, kind of unauthorized picks coming from the side of PRV. What do you think their plan is? Like, what do you think their game plan is going to be for this match?
I
Because
think
looking
I
at the
think
pick,
they're yeah, they're
yeah,
like just throwing off the enemy with their picks. They've picked such off meta heroes that they're probably, the problem for Blitz Phoenix right now would be that PR V's heroes are so weird that they actually end up,
Your team
they
is
actually end up
picking.
losing the game because, they're not used to facing these heroes, and you really can't underestimate stuff like that Granger and that Thamus. The moment they get that farm in, they're going to be serious trouble, especially with that Vorax. Thomas is really strong as a pick right now. He deals a ton of damage, and he can pretty much flex into both goal and HP lane. And for that last pick, they seem to be going for is long. This is more than just a weird comp right now.
Thirdly, I just do not know what they're thinking. Probably they're going for that Zilong push. But Zilong is so very good hero. You know, if he just comes in at the end of team fights to just pick off heroes, he might just be very, very good in this team comp. And like you said, we just might see a surprise coming in, and Blitz Phoenix just might get really confused by the bans and picks of PR Weed, and they just might not know what to do. So I think I'm going to go with the side of Team PR Read. They look very interesting, and I want to see what they do in this match.
True, true. PRV has picked a very interesting comp, so it'll be definitely really fun to see them played out. You know, that Wolf Zodic Franco. I mean, he's not the real Wolf Zodic, of course, but yeah, I guess that's why he's picked the Franco. He's just emulating his idol, his idola.
Totally, he might just live up to that name, but sadly they do not have that CC. It's going to be very hard for them to lock down this Bruno unless Zilong comes in right on time. As well as this Yuzong, they do not have any CC for them other than Franco's ultimate. So unless Franco lands those hooks, they just might have a bit of trouble as well, because Lilia also needs a bit of CC to land her kills and land those damage right on point, and there's no one really there to attack the back lane like Bruno, and Matilda will just give him those free dashes. So they might have to play a very safe and calculated game for them to win right now.
True, true. I mean, right now, I would have to say this since it's kind of overdue, but we are in the land of dawn, guys, and there is already a poll for which team will win, guys. Do show your support. Meanwhile, the side of Blitz Phoenix taking out that Franco. He wasn't really able to invade the buff on time. Kind of a misplay from him over there, who extended totally out of place.
Totally, he just got deleted, and the Tam is getting deleted as well in top lane by this Balman. So looks like Blitz Phoenix has taken that early game advantage, and they might just be getting all that gold from the top lane turret.
True, true. But one thing that you can notice is that the Matilda is really winning this matchup versus that Lilia. Franco missing the hook out on the top lane versus that Akai. And look at that, Matilda coming in with her, wisp in the top lane, getting a lot of damage onto that Franco. Meanwhile, Tam is looking in trouble right now as Balvin's spinning axe does manage to take him down a great deal. Meanwhile, he gets taken down by the Matilda on the top side. That was quite a good pickoff over there. Totally dived the turret. Pretty calculated moves coming in from them.
Totally. Only if Granger was there to pick, he would have gotten two easy kills. Turtle is up. Bruno is looking to go in that turtle, whereas PR Weeds Hyper is still in top lane farming. I don't think that's a very good rotation coming in. He needs to be in the bottom lane and coming in with his team to contest for this turtle, but I don't think they're going to be able to do that. It's just a free turtle for the side of team.
True, true. Bruno has totally secured the turtle very easily. He's not really struggling with farm right now, and he's just casually jungling while he knows that his team will be there to take the fights in the early. And in the mid phases, it's just gonna be him dealing all that damage. Meanwhile, Yuzhong totally taking out that Zilong in the bot side.
Yeah, I don't want to seem presumptuous, but it looks like we were wrong. We might just not are not winning with their team count for now. They are losing those team fights with a 6-0 and giving 2 kills in top lane. And we're only 3 minutes in the match, and they're losing so much farm with the side of Blitz Phoenix already 5k gold ahead.
Man, not just 5k, but considering the gold the exact gold amounts that they have, like Blitz Phoenix is just speedrunning double gold, and trying to get that double, twice the amount of gold as PRV. Because right now, oh look at that, the guy getting the hurricane dance with that flicker, totally getting Tamus and Lilia off guard. They're probably really confused with what Blitz Phoenix's tank did over there. Meanwhile, Akai taking all that turret damage. Granger going really low there. Matilda's dealing a lot of damage. Right now, it's 4 minutes and they're already inside the base of PRV. What is going on here?
Totally, even I was very confused with what this Franco is doing. Is he lagging? I'm not sure. Whatever he's doing, he better pick up the pace because they are losing very, very badly right now. And they're giving away turrets for free. While
Red
Blitz
team's
Phoenix
turret has been
obviously think they
destroyed.
have enough farm that they can just go into the base and stand there and not
Red
get
team's
killed.
turret has been
True
destroyed.
that, true that. I think that PRV really needs to pick up if they want to try and win this game. Granger in the middle lane looking in a bit of trouble. Over there, the Awkad does manage to land. No, he does miss the 1000 pounder, and that shall be the first kill for the side of PRV. Really good, big round of applause for them. They're finally able to, get that one kill when they're so behind. I mean, like they really need. They're able. I guess they'll be able to make a bit of a comeback. I guess at this point.
Hopefully they do. Hopefully they do. Turtle is up. I don't think they're gonna be contesting for this turtle because Granger is in top lane, busy clearing his minions, and he just might be right in doing so because his team is not being able to sustain at all.
True, true. Tam was falling really low, but he does manage to get a base relatively safely right now. Balmond, oh no, the Yu Zhang coming in with his Black Dragon form, totally taking out that Tamas and Balmond. The offlanes are just getting destroyed in this current matchup. Meanwhile, the jungler stands no chance at contesting the turtle. His rotation is totally off place, off mark, and it's not helping the team out at all.
Totally, it's not just the offense getting wiped out, it's their whole team. PRV is just not being able to sustain any damage and they're just giving away turrets. Look at top lane, Balmond is just free pushing and no one is there trying to stop him.
True, true. But I mean, you really have to give some amount of credit to the Blitz Phoenix for the kind of rotations they have been making. Their mid lane has always been exactly where you needed them to be. I mean, of course, it's an Akai and a Matilda. There's no way they'll be off the mark on their rotations. Meanwhile, the Hurricane Dance totally coming onto that long monster kill secured by Balman. Meanwhile, Matilda taking out that Granger, getting that killing spree in the top lane. This is just domination from the side of Blitz Phoenix. Palman again going for another one onto the Thomas legal counter use. Franco and Thomas falling down to the side of that. Oh man, are we seeing a 7-minute finish from the side of this Phoenix?
We just might see it because look at how fast that Granger is losing his HP and they've already gotten that top lane inhibitor as well, and they just might be able to finish the match right now.
True. Cam, look at that. This Yuzhong is dealing a lot of damage onto that Tamas. Tamas goes down, and the Granger using his Death Sonata. Over there, Akai with that amazing Hurricane Dance, but he's forced to retreat as the turret had locked on to him over there. Meanwhile, it won't be a 7-minute finish, but I guess they have lost both two of their inhibitors on the top and mid lane, so it's going to be pretty hard for them to make a comeback at this point.
Totally, even though it's not going to be a 7 minute finish, it's just 7 minutes of plain bullying coming from the side of Team Blitz Phoenix. They already got 2 of that base inhibitors and they're just waiting to push more lanes, and it looks like they're not even going to be waiting for the Lord. They just might try to end the game as soon as possible.
True. There's tons of mistakes coming out from the side of PRV. They finally managed to take down the Yuzhong, but at what cost? 2 of their members are already taken out, but they finally also managed to get the shutdown on the Matilda. Of course, Bruno and Balman are still alive, so they shouldn't really rest that easy just yet. Retribution coming out onto the Zilong. Balman does manage to get that kill onto him by dashing into him. But look at that Bruno's damage. He's just melting this Tamus in the bot lane. Tamus forced to retreat. Meanwhile, the Balman just spinning like a Beyblade, taking out that Tamus in the top. Sorry, that's my bad. The Granger was almost taken out by the Balman, but the Tamas were taken down by the Bruno in the mid lane.
Totally, this Balmond is just fearlessly going in and no one can stop him. He has so much life steal and so much farm as well.
True, true. Granger just got melted over there. He got away the first time, but the second time there was nothing saving him from the wrath of that Balman. Look at that lethal counter coming in, getting that the long right away. Lilia going for the black shoes, but she won't be able to get away as the base goes down to the side of Blitz Phoenix. That shall be quite the swift end for this match.
Very, very sad to see. Sadly, I did not see Franco the whole match. I'm not sure what he was doing. I think he was in his base or he was lagging. But looks like the team comp did not work out for them like we hoped. And sadly, they just lost from the starting and throughout the whole match. They just could not win any gangs, could not push. And maybe, they should probably work on that team composition as well as their teamwork because their rotations were falling off. They were not focusing on the turrets, nor even the turtle as well. They were just giving everything away for free. And very very well played by Balmond. MVP. He was just fearless in the end, right? He was just going in and bullying them and not wanting to end the match. He wanted those kills.
True, true. But you do also have to give credit to the rest of his team for setting up those skills. Matilda and Akai getting those amazing rotations. Meanwhile, Yuzhong also managing to secure all the stray kills, all those people that managed to almost get away. But Yuzhong coming into the clutch with that Black Dragon form. Just a lot of teamwork over there. Bruno also clearing all those jungle, all those objectives secured by him really helped, the side of Blitz Phoenix to end this game really quickly.
Totally, totally. So, very nice domination coming in from the side of Team Blitz Phoenix. Very amazing to see. And maybe PR, we'd work on your teamwork a bit more, guys. We have high expectations from you guys. Okay, so thanks for sticking with us, guys, and stay tuned for the third match, which between Awkad Bro and local Gundas. Thanks for watching.
Your team is banning.
Thank you everyone for sticking by and good evening. Welcome back to the Colt Esports Presents Monthly Playoffs, Season 1, Day number 8. This is going to be the third and the final
Your
match of
team
the
is
evening.
banning.
Yes, in the fixtures, there was supposed to be one more match, but since Team Brainiacs will not be able to play their match because of a sudden demise of a relative of one of their players and the unavailability of one of their substitute,
Your
they won't be
team
able
is
to play
banning.
their match, and Ryzen will get the win in that match. Therefore, the Brainiacs will drop down to the lower brackets, but they have not lost hope. So now coming forward to the match in front of us, this match will be casted by me, Scariot, and my co-caster, Bolty. Bolty, my
How's it
friend, how are
going?
you?
I'm pretty good.
Always on
Finally
the
back.
way.
Thank you guys
Your
for having me
team
back.
is
I'll try to do
banning.
my best this time.
Yes, for sure. Everyone's been waiting for you. Let's look at the teams in front of us. It's going to be Team
Mhm.
Awkad Bro on the blue side. They'll be up against Team Local Gundas on the red side. Now we've studied the draft of both of these teams, and we know how they want to get rid of the
Your team
Messilda. They
is
want to get rid
picking.
of the Roger, Saber, and I guess
Mhm.
these are two of those bands are already here, Mathilda as well as Saber. So what do you think about what kind of composition would they want to go in, especially local Gundas?
The composition actually, last match they went
Your
for
team
like
is picking.
Yuzong, a Selena, and a Popo and Koopa, and a Sun, and a Hanzo. But looking at now, I feel like they're gonna. Actually, they might go for the Bauman. I don't know, but looking at their bands for now, uh, yeah, they're pretty much going for the same band. This local goodness from match 1 to match 2. They've banned Kaja and Saber, so I'm probably guessing they're gonna ban Roger as well.
Your team is picking.
Absolutely. If Team Codbro will be lacking a hyper, then that Roger will be out of the picture because both of these teams have been very eager to ban the Roger in each and every match.
Mhm.
And yes, you said it absolutely correct because in the first match they went for the Yu Jong, Selena, Hanzo, Popol, and Kopa and Sun. So the draft was
Your
good at
team is
in
picking.
that match. They had the backline destroyer Yu Jong. They had a very good initiator, Selena, as well as Popol and Kopa and Hanzo with the beautiful follow up combined with the Sun coming in with these flanks as well as the turret push. Balanced
Mhm.
draft and extremely aggressive as well. And it was basically a draft in which you would want to go in for those 5v5 team fights. You want to go start the team fight. Meanwhile, at the same time, your
Your
side
team
laners
is
would just
banning.
barge in to disrupt the enemy backline and finish the things off. Looking
Absolutely.
at the team Awkad Bro at the point, they've been going with the compositions more revolving around those clean pickoffs. Like in the previous match, they went with a Popol Kaja and a Paquito Lapu Lapu. So Paquito and Lapu Lapu went in for the sustain in the team fights, while Popol Kaja and Ling were the main damage dealers, the core damage dealers.
Your
Lapu would
team
just
is
jump in with
banning.
his Ancestral Blade and disrupt the enemy back. So both of these teams, they kind of go in with that same strategies. And just as we expected, Roger has been taken off the roster.
Mhm. Like we predicted.
Yeah, exactly. So last two picks for
Your team
local
is
Gundas.
picking.
What do you think they're going to be, Goldie?
The last picks.
Mm-hmm.
Mm, I'm feeling they have the sustain now, like Bellman and Jawhead, and they're going for the Farsa for the insane amount of damage that her ult can do, and probably a late game, I don't know, damage as well. But yeah, they might be going for their core and maybe support.
Your team is
All
picking.
right. They did went with their Bruno, and we
Mm-hmm.
just saw in the previous match how Bruno was actually decimating the opponents. Oh God, bro! I feel like they've gotten their tank as well as an EXP laner and a mid laner. Hayabusa, they might probably secure it for the goal lane because I feel like Haya in the jungle in this match would not be a very very best idea. But I
Your team
I could be
is
wrong. I could be
picking.
wrong. Awkad Bro
Mm-hmm.
has very well hidden their draft because Popol is a tank, but Chango, Haya, Hayabusa, Harley, as well as Yuzhong, all of them can jump into those side lanes. Haya can jump into the jungle, and so can Harley. So they're hiding their draft very well at this point. Let's see what local Gundas go for as their final pick.
Tremble in my presence.
Okay.
Volti, what do you have to say about the pick Phobius?
I mean, this patch they buffed Phobius a lot, so I feel like he's a solid hero now, doing a lot of damage and disrupting their blinking heroes. I think Phobius is gonna be really good for that Harley. Picking up that Harley.
I guess so. Plus, it's a very good counter for the Hayabusa as well, because Hayabusa relies on his dashes, and Phobius
Absolutely.
needs the enemy to get in those dashes to get in his demonic foes. For the audience, I would like you to pick a team in the poll. Which team will win, Awkad Bro or local Gundas? Both of them, these two teams are extremely strong and have matched up in a previous tournament that I casted for, and they played extremely well. So I'm going to enjoy this match with everyone, and with the enjoyment, I would want you guys to like, subscribe, as well as share the stream and channel, and do press the bell notification just so you can enjoy the upcoming streams of the tournament, because we're going to get in more interesting matches as we're going to head into the playoffs rounds as eventually. Just smashing that subscribe button and the bell notification, guys. We need your support. Plus, we'll be giving you those redemption codes as well, and we'll be having many more giveaways in the future. With all said and done, let's jump back into the match as we are in the land of Dawn already. It's going to be Awkad Bro on the blue side up against Team Local Gundas on the red side.
For now, I feel like local Gundas are just they're gonna be contesting for the little. No, actually, Awkward Bro got that. For now, it's just gonna be like the good old early game farming.
Well, Little Wanderer is a neutral objective and a very important one because it provides you the vision near the river. But that was taken care of extremely quickly by a team Local Gundas, and they did manage to secure the first blood in the bottom side on Popol and Koopa. Very beautifully played trap by Balmond, lowering Koopa and that Jawhead combining with his ejector and unstoppable force, securing that first blood. Jawhead is a very aggressive hero in the early game. Yes, go team.
It's just my mouth coming out. Okay, you can continue.
It's okay, but there comes in the trade-off in the upper side of the river, with Jawhead being shut down, but Bruno did secure a kill on the Yuzhong. So that's a good trade for local Gundas, though, a side laner for a tank, and that too, their Hyper got that kill.
Looking at mid right now, Balman is really going for the aggressive right now. They might be they got the Harley. That is actually good because they got their core, and which is gonna delay a lot, considering that the core needs a lot of gold as well. And yeah, they might be contesting for the turtle now, but they lost their core. They don't have their red tree, so this turtle is gonna be there we go for local Gundas.
Absolutely. I must say that Yuzhong counters Phobius really well before level 4, but after level 4 is just Phobius who can easily and almost always dominate the Yuzhong if he plays his cards right. And that's exactly what's happening right now. Yuzhong is already down to 50% of his HP. Povol has to jump in the top side to help his teammate for now. Jawhead is making very quick rotations to those side lanes, denying the domination of the opponents, and that's a very necessary key in their lineup. Jawhead needs to play aggressive like he's doing already. They need to shut down Haya. They managed to do that. They needed to shut down Yuzhong. They managed to do that. And they got the kill on the Hyper. That is Haya. There comes in the ejector. Yet again with an unstoppable force. Will finish off Hayabusa right away. Just as I said, they're going in for that priority Hayabusa. They know they would not want to let that Hayabusa farm. Otherwise, it's going to pose a very big threat for the Farsa as well as Bruno. And they're doing an excellent job at, shutting him down. What do you think, Bolty?
Yeah, they're doing an absolutely good job shutting it down because, like you said, Hayabusa can really go to the back lines and take out their main damage dealer, that is Farsa. And so now we're having a fight on the bot lane, and Chang'un is gonna take out that Bruno.
Absolutely, a very major shutdown. Changa securing for her teammate, getting that Bruno down. Now Harley will be the one to get the kill on the Jawhead. Going to increase his farm. Something's better than next thing. That's a 2-4-0 trade in the bottom side, and that's going to be very good for Awkad, bro, for their momentum. As you know that Harley is very good at the early game. Meanwhile, Bruno shines the most in the mid game. Down goes Yuzhong in the top side of camera as the skirmish around the blue buff has been called off. Hayabusa in the bot lane, though, going up against Balman. There comes in the shadow kill. Balman will get his Cyclone sweep onto the minions. Hayabusa extremely low. Balman missing his lethal counter will secure the kill on Haya with the basic attacks. And Turtle is open yet again. Pupul is nowhere near the Turtle. Bolty, do you think that in local Gundas are actually, one step ahead in their rotations?
Absolutely. They got all their the enemy heroes. So yeah, they're gonna take the turtle, and yeah, something is going on top. They're okay. They lost a tower against Awkad Bro.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
That's a tower trade in the bot lane, though. They lose the tower in the top. They get the tower in the bot. There comes in the feathered airstrike of Farsa. Unstoppable force will get the kill on Harley, but Changa will shut down the Balman. Massive shutdown. Changa getting win the double kill. The Genius Wand acting as a major, Changa is acting as a very major power skill at this point. Because Genius Wand has gotten insane amount of damage, and now since bot lane is open, Haya might go in for the turret push. He has the shadow kill, so Farsa needs to play it safe.
All right. Farsa is gonna recall back. For now, the teams are just gonna be, I feel like, playing it safe for now. But on top, there might be action. Actually, Bubble's gonna go in with that wolf.
Absolutely. We just saw the build a few seconds ago. So let's check that again. Balmond has already got his Borax, and he goes in with the lethal counter to get that minion out of the picture, disengage from both the sides. The Borax is already up for the Balmond, and Berserker's Fury. Bruno is on road to endless battle. He's going to get major power spike as soon as he gets that. Plus, he's going to get that sustain because of the lifesteal that he will get. While Django still going on the aggressive build. She has already gotten her Ice Cream Ward, is going towards the Holy Crystal. Bot lane, Hayabusa secures one on the Balmond solo kill, while top side Phobius was beautifully ganged and finished off by the meteor shower of Changa.
Turtle is also up now. They might be contesting for this turtle because they got both their hypers on this turtle. So yeah, there we go. As you said, Johat playing really aggressive. Okay, Farsa gonna cut his health. And the turtle taken by Awkward Bow. They have to back out now for now.
Yeah, absolutely. They have actually used up a lot of resources in securing that. Turtle will have to probably back off, but the Changa still has her Meteor Shower up. Will want Johet to retreat. Yuzhong jumping in with Bruno. Will be the casualty in the team fight as he'll be caught by the deadly magic of Harley. He's gonna retreat. Changa is gonna secure the mid lane tower. They're gonna get the tier 1 off mid lane. Now Team Awkad are coming back in the game. Harley getting in his Genius Wand and Holy Crystal right away is hurting a lot. Bruno needs some magical defense in order to sustain in front of these two powerhouse heroes.
Looking at the towers now, local Gunda lost all their towers, their T1 towers, making them, a bit more unsafe on farming up the jungle and stuff like that. But for now, yeah, they might need to work on the enemy's mistakes so that they can make an comeback. And they are 2k gold behind as well with an 8-8.
Absolutely. Awkad bro are leading in the turret. They're 3-1 turrets ahead. They have got the priority in the Lord lane because Lord is going to be spawning at the top side of the river, and the tier 1 of top lane is already down for local Gundas. Looking at the farm of looking at the individual farm, it's Chango with the most farm by Awkad bro. She's going 401, very strong. Gotten 3 items,
Mm-hmm.
6.6k gold. She's 500 gold ahead of her enemy counterpart. That is Balman. There comes in the shadow kill on Balman this time. Hayabusa will shut down Balman in the bot side. While looking at the top lane, Phobius just jumping in with his demonic grip on the Yuzhong, will be caught off position by the and unstoppable for Chango with the Meteor Shah securing the shutdown on that Phobius.
That was actually yeah, that Phobius was a little bit too aggressive. I think he kind of forgets that his team aren't actually there to provide him backup, even though he want to secure the kill. So I think that's like a mistake for Phobius to do, even though he has a really good sustain. And they're gonna start the Lord.
Absolutely, they've taken down Phobius. It's a 4-5 fight, and they went directly in for the Lord. Speed running it quickly while Popol managed to zone out Fatsa extremely well. Hayabusa going in with the shadow kill, will not secure any kill. Comes in Phobius with the demonic grip onto Changa, but she will manage to retreat. Bruno was doing extremely well in the early game, but after that, they just lost their grip in the match. They got in the first turtle. They had the superior rotation. They got the trade towers, the top lane and bot lane. But after that, they just I guess. Oh, look at that shred! Absolutely, Farsa almost finished off. You don't expect that much amount of damage from a Changa, and she did not go in for the Holy Crystal first. She went in for the Glowing Wand. And after that, goes in for the Holy Crystal, while Haya will get in the insane kill with the Shadow kill on Balman, will finally be shut down by Bruno as he went in way too deep. OBS using his flame shot will not land on anyone. There's one thing that I've been noticing, that the Phobius is not using his flame shot properly, as it actually is intended on a Phobius. You need to get close to the enemy and then use your flame shot just so they get your ult activates because of their dash. And he's not doing that. As soon as he just jumps in his ult, he just smashes his flame shot button, just to get in some damage. And that is something I feel like it's actually working very bad for the side of local Gundas.
And like you said, yeah, the Phobius, the kind of a move back provided by the flame shot. Yeah, actually, that's actually used for the initiation. But yeah, he does not use that, so I don't know, man. I don't know.
Plus, after the first 6 minutes, I've not seen any more ejectors from the Jawhead. After that, the last proper ejector I saw from Jawhead was on the Hayabusa in the bottom side, where Balman got that kill. But after that, none, not even a single one.
It's looking like it's really turning out bad for local Gundas here. They're kind of like 4K away from the gold as well. So for now, losing all their towers on the lane, they're only back to their inhibitors now. I feel like Awkward Bros are I don't know. Back to you.
They've actually managed to snowball it pretty well with the Harley as their hyper, and the things actually should have been opposite in this game. Because Bruno is the one who's mid to late game monster, while Harley has an excellent aggression for the early game. But in the early game, it's a local Gundas winning the fights. While after that, now it's Awkad bro. In the later stages of the game, it's Awkad bro. The score is 11-9 though. It's not very high, but the mid lane tier 1 for Awkad bro have fallen by the hands of that minions. Good wave management from local Gundas. Retrieve 31 seconds in the Lord, and I feel like Yet again, Awkad bro just gonna go in for the speed running that Lord. They are trying to freeze in those waves, but somehow local Gundas are managing to get those minions. So wave is being managed by local Gundas very well. That's actually pretty commendable in the situation that they're in, behind by 5k, and they're behind the experience levels.
Lord is up. I feel like awkward bros are gonna wait for the enhanced Lord. No, actually no. They're actually starting it now. They
Yeah,
might
they just
contest. Yeah, they might
it's
contest. Bruno is coming in.
Lord is actually enhanced for now. It is the Luminous Lord, but we might just see an engage that comes in. The ejector value combined with Unstoppable Force Parsa's way behind in her ultimate use on going in with his Black Dragon form. Phobius will be taken care of by Popol. He went in way too deep and has been doing this continuously. He's going in way too aggressive, and it's extremely easy for Team Awkad bro to lure him in towards their side, and the distance is so much that none of his teammates can actually keep up.
Mm-hmm.
Bruno's got just one simple dash. Farsa needs wings by wings to escape from the Yuzhong that we just saw. There's Jawhead who already used his flicker ejector as well as his unstoppable force, and Balman just one simple dash. There's no way his team can keep up with the aggression that he's showing for now, and it's working very badly for his team.
Looking at the Lord now, I feel like they're starting the Lord. They might be baiting them out. As you can see, they're coming in. The core is also coming in. The dragon is gonna be yep, there goes
That's a decent amount of damage coming in from Bruno. Harley gets the kill on the Balman this time, but Bruno is managing to hurt them a lot. Look at the bottom side. Inhibitor might fall very easily by the hands of minions only. No, the cannon minion is targeting the other minion. Harley would want to go in for the Lord. He is quite low. That's not the best strategy for now, but they are just jumping in. They want to speed run it very easily as two people for local Gundas are already down. Yes, they did manage to secure the Lord extremely easily. This is one thing. Parsa, I would also say that the way she's placing her ultimates, she just gets into land one feathered airstrike bomb. That is all. And after that, everyone's is just out of the range of her ultimate. So that's one more thing I think that they need to work on in this final Lord battle. If they do not, they might just lose in their crystal right away. It's actually easy for local Gundas to defend this Lord. They've got the Bruno, they've got Farsa, they've got Balmond as well, but then again, Changa is shredding them a lot. Look at her. She's just jumping face to face against a Balmond. Comes with the deadly magic of Harley. Balmond has been chunked very low, will be finished off. Feathered airstrike has been used right away in the top side. She did manage to clear in the way, but the top turret will fall either way. Lord has been taken care of. But the minions are the major problem. Down comes in Yuzhong with the Petrify. Secures the shutdown on Bruno, and that's gonna be the match for Team Awkad, bro.
Oh man, this match was actually satisfying for to watch for Awkward Bros. And like I said, and like you said, the Bruno, the Phobius, the Farsa, I feel like they are making a lot of mistakes right now, which results in causing their team.
Absolutely. We can say the Chango pick worked out very well for Awkad, bro. You know, she was
as well.
Exactly. She's going 605, 0 deaths. She was not targeted the whole match, and she was shredding everyone from local Gundas very easily from that backline. They did have Farsa with who arguably has the range, but then again she is very immobile during the meteor shower, and it becomes really easy for Changa to target the Farsa. But I would have want to see much better ejectors from the Jawhead, like the one he used on the Hayabusa in the bot lane. After that, it was usually just Popol, and you don't want to Ejector, Popol, and Koopa. He's the tank of the enemy lineup.
Mhm.
That's actually not gonna help your teammates. It's gonna help the enemies because you're gonna waste a ton of resources while getting him into your backline as well as trying to survive in from their group as well, because you just have to dive in the enemy line to use the ejector onto the enemy hero, and then you use unstoppable force to get back towards your team.
Mhm.
So basically, two major resources spent, flicker as well. That's three major resources just to get in a tank. That's not the way to go with Jawhead.
Absolutely. And yeah, the Jawhead. Um, I feel like Awkward Bros do a really good job on protecting their damage dealers. And yeah, the local Gundas, they're all about the aggressive side, but I feel like the Popon Koopa and uh, Yuzong are doing an actually good job protecting their main damage dealers. So that could be also why local Gundas actually throw in this match.
Agreed. Agreed. Yuzhong was doing a very good job while Phoebus was just going in towards the enemy
Too
side without
aggressive.
any backup. He was being a Rambo.
Yep. And yeah, like you said, he wasn't using the flame shot and the thing combo. So yeah.
Absolutely. Now, with all those points said, that's going to be the match of the evening, guys. Team Awkad Bro wins it against local Gundas. Awkad Bro move in to the next round, while local Gundas will move down to the lower bracket to continue the tournament. That's going to be it from me. That is Cadet and my co-caster Bolty. And this is most probably going to be the last match of the evening. I'll just drop by in a minute or two to confirm it. But most probably, when not having the Ryzen match, as they're going to get the default win against the Brainiac. And I've got something for you guys instead of that. If you guys subscribe to our channel and join our Discord server, you're gonna get a special role, and that role allows you to get 24 hours before of all the announcements that we're gonna make in that server. You'll get to know that a tournament is going to come 24 hours before all the people who have not yet subscribed. So why not just drop into our Discord server and grab a hold of this opportunity while you still can and while the offer is still up. So just tune in, hit the subscribe button, and jump into our Discord channel. It's very fun. We've got tons of bots. You're gonna enjoy it there. Plus, 24 hours of updates 24 hours before. What else would you want? You've got 24 hours to make a team of yourself, you and your friends. Just go for it. Like the stream, share it. That's gonna be it from my side. I'll just tune up in a minute or two to confirm, just as I said. Redemption code coming right up, so stay tuned. So now, since most of you guys wanted to see the match of Ryzen Esports, and due to unfortunate events, Brainiacs will not be able to join in, we thought of a little solution there, guys, and we've come up with one, and that is Ryzen versus the management of monthly playoffs for, sponsored by Colt Esports. So why don't you just stay tuned for a couple of minutes as we prepare the lobby for you guys to spectate this match of Ryzen Esports that you wanted to see so badly. Just stay tuned for a few minutes, guys. We're going to jump in right into the match, as it's going to be Ryzen Esports up against the management of Colt Esports presents monthly playoffs.
I am the
Your
power
team
of
is banning.
Welcome back, all the
Your
viewers.
team
We're gonna
is
have this
banning.
fun match, promotional match between the management of Colt Esports up against Team Ryzen Esports. And there's one surprise for you guys that you guys will
might not
actually be
be
able to
Your
aligning,
team
hear
is banning.
everything that the Colt Esports management will be talking to, because they're in the same Discord channel as me. So you're gonna hear me casting less, and you're gonna hear them trash talking more.
Your
And I
team
mean,
is
and by
picking.
trash talking, I mean trash talking to each other.
This is really embarrassing. This is really embarrassing.
That's HP, by the way, the one who usually, plays the EXP laner. That's the god level HP.
Your
No,
team is picking.
no. Come on, dude. After all these words, if I embarrass myself hard, it's gonna cost a lot.
हम यहाँ BC करेंगे
Yes, Bele, you are actually in the VC right now. So for all the Bele sims out there, here she is. You can hear her beautiful voice yet again.
Someone give him Nathan. I don't have Nathan.
Nathan is banned.
Ruby.
Oh, Nathan is banned.
my blood boils until the
Your
day
team
I
is
Just as
picking.
we can see that Colt Esports management, the CEM team, they have absolutely no idea how to draft in this game. They just
I'm
went
telling
with
you,
the
everyone,
gut.
pick Faramus will never die. Pick it.
I'm
Yes,
swiping you on Zing.
Uh,
Zing can be swipe कर रही हूँ मैं.
A thought to miss you, another to hate.
Jinx is India number 4 Kagura, guys. So we're gonna have the try
Your
hard
team
from
is
Jinx
picking.
at least.
हो गया.
Bede, you wanna go Xbox?
No, I don't know how to play export. I
Someone
suck
give him
at
Xbox. Who else
we
is
don't
gonna
have
have
hyper. We don't have hyper. Everyone is freaking banned.
Your
Oh,
team
Lord.
is banning.
Can you believe that? All right, Xbox is the one going hyper, I guess.
क्या
it.
case with the
Bolty, bro.
Adrita Biswas,
Bolty,
yes,
bro.
I,
Matilda is open, by the way. Matilda is
Yes.
open.
yes, I
I
did
don't have
call
the
the
hero.
viewers.
Please pick
I did
hyper.
call the viewers Bele Sims.
Yeah, 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 yeah.
Your team is banning.
Bolty, they know your hero pool, I guess.
Matilda, ban Matilda.
No, they won't pick Matilda. Let's pick Matilda.
What should I
guess.
ban?
Ban what?
Harley?
Harley, go for ban.
Okay.
Welcome to the greatest.
You guys should be going for
Your
Nana
team
ban.
is
What are you
picking.
guys doing?
Dude, we are going to
Ban.
get our
I'm telling
dash
you,
that hard.
I think slangs on like live that Shin, I'm gonna kill you.
Are seriously, we're going Xbox hyper, really?
Death threats going all around everyone. Death threats going all around.
Pakita off for Balmond. I can Pakita by the way. If you can, someone can use on. I have a lot of matches with Pakita.
Your team is
That's
picking.
it. So let's actually look at the draft of Ryzen Esports at this point. They've got Balmond, Ruby, Leomord, as well as Cushion. All 4 of these heroes can jump into the side lane. 3
Bolty,
of
bro,
those
Matilda
heroes.
is open.
Bro, I
3 of
don't
those
have the
heroes.
hero.
Lol.
Oh,
They wanted Volty
do-
to use Matilda and he does not have it.
fine, go with Atlas.
All right,
I
all
guess.
right.
Are can you
Want to be
play?
friends
Can you
with
play?
Nana?
Can he play?
No, I was gonna ask
Of course he can
Dele
play.
to play. No, I was gonna
Your
ask Dele to
team is
play like
picking.
Estes or something.
Yes, this would have been a good.
smell a good powder in the morning.
I guess Kagura is going on a gold lane. Is that fine?
Yeah.
By the way, guys, if you guys are here on the channel, please do vote for your favorite team. Although it's kind of, defective. But anyways, go for it. Who wins the match? Just tell us.
Vote for us, guys. We need your support.
Yes, absolutely. Go and check out that poll, guys. We've got 2 options there. Just choose one of them. So now talking about the draft a little bit. The Ryzen going with the Balmond Hyper. Like obviously, why not? Why not a Balmond Hyper? They got Rizwan on the Leo mode with the side lane, Miraka will be playing Gusion, and he is going as a support Gusion.
To Mobile
While
Legends.
Ruby will most probably no, Franco will be the tank, and Ruby will jump in
5
the
seconds till
EXP
the
lane.
enemy
That's what
reaches the
I
battlefield.
guess.
Smash them.
I'm gonna go home and sleep.
Troops deployed.
Oh, by the way, guys, what's going on? Why can I see Colt management and Ryzen management on the other side?
Yes, Ryzen management. Wow.
You saw that?
Yeah, just did. Shout out to Vishal Hajong. Thank you for sticking to the stream, guys. Thank you. Please like it, subscribe to the channel as well. And if you've got the Discord, then why not jump on it? You're gonna get those updates 24 hours before everyone else. As we are in the land of dawn for the promotional match, it's gonna be Team Colt Esports management on the blue side up against Ryzen Esports on the red side.
First blood.
What?
Nice,
What?
nice.
Go.
Awesome.
We got the first blood from the side of Colt Esports. All right.
Like,
I
what
guess-
what did you guys do?
Just watch the stream, Shin. If you don't, and jump on the custom depth, otherwise you're gonna get spoiled even before it's gonna come up on the YouTube. If you don't mind,
that
though.
makes us VC. Hi, guys.
I feel like
Whoa.
they're taking easy on us.
By the way, Shin, we see second kill. Nana kills Leo mod in the bot
Red
side.
team hero has been slain.
We are actually observing Team Colt management winning this match. They're up by 3-0. They've got a goal lead of 1200. Nice. That's not something you see every day. Balmond might go in with his lethal counter stack. TZ comes clutch armor of Xbox, though it will not save him.
They'll get back.
Down goes another team fight. Double kill for Balmond as he gets one on the tank. Kagura will secure one on Ruby. A good a trade at least. They got something out of that trade.
Dude,
This
come
hyper.
on.
Where is hyper turtle? Hyper.
Red team hero has been slain.
Hyper. Someone come here. What are you doing?
Blue team has slain
Whoa,
the
Kagura did steal the turtle. That's GG. That's OP retribution coming from Stark TZ. And he'll have to recall in his second turret as HP fails to secure a kill on
Wait,
him.
I got it engaged.
killing
Nice
spree.
save.
Bele Dheeraj Singh wants you to give him a shout out.
Hello, Dheeraj.
And definitely a shout out for Mountain Boy. That dude is a gem. That dude is a gem.
Mountain boy from the mountains. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, my friend. Like and share, please subscribe as well as the hook by Franco. Perfectly connects with the Atlas. He goes in with his skill too. There's no fatal link for now. Donana will secure. Kagura will be the one to actually secure that kill. Leomord will have to run away as they're extremely low. Ghost trying to hook someone but failing at that. GG game.
They are trolling us, I know. Literally.
Exactly.
How underconfident are you guys actually? Like, just look at their lineup, dude. They don't even have a mace support.
Can we push bot? Can someone can everyone come?
Go for bot. I can
Yeah.
handle.
Please
I
come.
guess handle without
Look,
dying.
HP with that confidence wants his team
I
to push the
said-
bot lane as he can handle the top by himself. And Xbox did manage to get a shutdown on his one in the bottom side. So his team definitely listening to him.
Save mid now. Someone save mid.
Okay, let's take the turtle.
I'll be there. I'll play the minutes.
Alright, let me start the turn.
मुझे लगता है कि हम मर जाएंगे.
Oh,
No
These
one
guys-
is down. They all are in top.
3 are in the top.
Take the turtle. Take it.
But then again, take the turtle, she wants to say. HP will be getting some HP back with the Shah essence. Wow, I did something there, didn't I? Oh,
wow.
GG. Ruby comes in with the I'm offended, but somehow Atlas manages to get out. Bolty doing just Bolty things.
Leave him. Leave him.
Leo mode absolutely wasting his ultimate. Will just rush bot lane, try to push that.
Franco is in the top, by the way, guys. Oh, I guess they're going to invade.
Alright, there comes in. That almost HP secures almost a kill on Miraka at this point. Miraka's HP is extremely low. He might as well go in for the recall as far as I suspect.
Here, man, don't worry.
Arey, someone come with me for pushing. Help
Mid
me.
laner wants to push, guys. Take notes. Kagura wants to push the
I'm
lane.
going bot ASAP.
Don't
Just
come
as-
here.
Oh, that's actually not a good thing.
Stop. 4 people in the bot. You can easily.
Red team turret
Oh,
has
in
been
the
destroyed.
bot lane, K1 goes down as Ryzen takes that tier 1 in the bottom side, but Xbox goes in for a good trade for the mid lane, and top will go down as well.
Nice.
Coming, I'm coming.
Down. Unstoppable.
Oh my god.
Yes, absolutely. No, man, they did not leave Nana alone, man. 4 people in the bot side on Nana. Come on, she's a
Why
lolly.
you do this to me?
She just wants friends. Atlas was bullied in that top side, though.
Oh no, they're putting a lot of pressure.
You know, a lot of your callouts actually sound so dirty.
Excuse me?
Just
Push ball.
think about what you said a few seconds ago.
Arey, who is this one?
Red team turret has been destroyed.
Oh,
Has been
Snap.
bot lane turret was secured by HP between 2 people. That's Balmond as well as
turtle?
Vision. Though he lost his life, but he got the attention towards the bot side, and it might be a good time to take the turtle, but I don't think so.
Can you
Old
guys go
management are
different
looking
bot?
for it.
Who's this ghost guy?
Push her clear.
I can't save the. This time.
Come.
Blue team
Oh,
turret has been destroyed.
I
right.
ultimate in
Kagura, they come to the fatal links of Atlas with the execute for the kill secure by Kagura. She will finally be shut down by Stark. CZ got like for him. Nana gets the Molina on Balmond. He secures the double kill. Yuzhong is only one remaining between 3 people. Will be taken care of.
Arey, everyone is
Now-
coming 1-1 and dying.
Atlas will be the final casualty of the bot lane skirmish. Or maybe not. I'm seeing Xbox jumping in. He goes in. Leomo's HP is low. We might see a lasting insanity and a kill secure on Rizwan. No. He's just gonna use his fire missiles.
Red team hero has been slain.
Balmond
Can we
extremely.
go in on Balmond?
Oh, they want to secure a kill on him. He's getting insane regeneration, lasting insanity. Coming on right on time. Balmond extremely low will manage to escape.
Red team hero has been slain.
Franco is the one who died in his stead. Or wait, Bolty sees him. Bolty has the fatal links. Bolty goes in for the fatal links, goes in HP with his kill. The HP regeneration of Balmond using the lethal counter on the creep.
Hero has been slain.
Kagura goes in for the trade kill. Gets one on the Ruby. Gujan extremely low. Does not have his ultimate. Lasting insanity coming in. Ultimate of Gujan coming in right on time. Goes in with the Shadow Blade Slaughter. And the flame shot kill steal by Nana. Clutch. Will be punished for that by Balmond though.
Blue team turret has been destroyed.
Come towards me.
Yeah.
Oh, a triple kill of Balmond. Oh, he's taking quite a ton of damage at this point. Might a fatal link might just do the trick, but it was not.
Guys, I have my ultimate. I'm just gonna wait for you guys to spawn.
All right. That's a very good hook by Franco, but not a.
Hey, Nana
Back up from
build
right.
anti-lifesteal, no? Build anti.
I built anti-lifesteal. I built
Blue team
anti-lifesteal.
turret has
What did I
been
build now?
destroyed.
Build anti.
And by builds, I just realized we haven't had a look at the builds. Franco goes in with the body slam. Will we see a fatal link? A quick fatal link? No.
Been slain.
No. Bolty, he himself
Guys,
denies it.
don't go in. Don't go in. We don't have any gold lead right now.
Hey, kya?
Absolutely. Colt management are behind by 3k gold at this point. We lost the bot inhibitor already. Top one is extremely low. Franco goes into hook. Flicker hook? Nope. Cyclone Eye hook the blue one.
I want to puke.
You might see the Ryzen doing Ryzen things. The Ryzen recall. There we go.
You know we can hear you, right? We know where
We
they
can
are
hear
now.
you. We can hear you.
Volti is giving you the vision as well. Goes in with the ultimate. You will be finished from right away. No way. Balman between 4 people will get his HP back. HP getting his HP back by his ultimate star SS. We might see Balman going with the lethal counter. Will he? He will not catch anyone. Will get caught in
Hero has been slain.
the Molina Blitz. Meanwhile, in the backside, Xbox got a kill on the Ruby but was traded off himself. Franco might just going for a hook, but Kagura uses her umbrella extremely well. Liu Zhong goes in between 4 people, gets one massive shutdown on the Leo mod.
Get him! Get him! Get him! Get him! Nice, 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 nice.
Get Frick Stark.
Ooh, Volti getting toxic. Nana
That
was
my
finished off.
intention all along, to
Nana
get
was
a
finished
kill
off
on
by the
Stark.
ult. Yeah, of course, man. Of course. I know how it feels, bro. I know how it feels. Let's go.
Yeah, but it's okay. We're doing pretty well. for people who have never played together.
I want to cry.
Yo, chill, chill. It's fine. It's fine. Chill. It's fine.
That's the way to go, guys. They've lost the bot lane inhibitor. Top lane is almost down. Mid lane is the only one standing with decent amount of HP. And HP
Gang clear,
is optimistic. That's what you want, guys. Be
How
like
come it's
HP.
Okay. Be like
Right, going
HP.
for the Leo mod. Leo mod is in a very bad position. He will just call his Barbiel to run away. That's a perk of having a horse. You can just ride on it.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not supposed to laugh. I'm not supposed to laugh. I'm sorry.
That's actually very double meaning, and I meant it that way only. So you are totally allowed to laugh.
Where is my...
I am going
अब
to
बिल्ड देखते
die.
रह जाओगे वहां एटलस को मार दिया जाएगा fatal links comes in at a very good point Ruby with her I am offended will finally be shut down Franco will be traded but Balmond is going insane double kill already will be getting caught in the Molina's blitz and will be taken care of you
Run away, run away.
absolutely no
Run away.
Xbox trying his level best to secure a kill on the Leo mode. Leo mode is extremely low, trying to get his HP back from the minions. Fusion waiting for his ultimate as well. Okay, we might see a ultimate of Fusion outplay.
At last, bro, we can do this. At last, bro, come on, we can do this.
They almost got it. Almost.
Yeah, we can do it. We can.
Yeah, idiots make an anti-lifesteal.
Arey, Nana, make anti-lifesteal now.
I've already made. I made.
I got dominance now.
And
You have to HP. You have to sell C Halberd because you're not getting the penetration as well as the movement speed from Warak.
Shit, I already forgot.
Scared it. Where are they? Where are
They're
they?
taking more.
I won't tell you, bro. Volti is giving you the vision. Come on, he's literally giving you the vision. Volti might just jump in, goes in with his skill to Yuzhong comes in, but that's a very beautiful fatal link. And everyone will just run away. It's gonna turn against the Colt Esports management. Never mind. I'm losing my energy for the match.
I'm dead.
Yuzhong is dead. Kagura going in with some amount of damage. Balmond will get his HP back after killing Yuzhong. Kagura is being chased by Franco. Valmont has been taken care of by the Xbox. Franco misses the hook. Kagura still tries to go in with that execute kill secure. Nana goes in with a beautiful Molina's Blitz. Gets a shutdown 3-2 trade in favor of Colt Esports management.
That was a really good ult by Atlas.
Hey, retreat. Cushion is
These
fine.
guys
Cushion is
finished it off
fine.
really.
Oh,
Cushion has to play, Cushion has to
no
play, Cushion has
way! No way! He wanted to go for an outplay. Nana will be taken
man, I
care of
missed
by
my
Leomord, but will Leomord escape? No, says Kagura. Gets the shutdown and the emote. I want recall spam from Colt
Let's go,
Esports.
let's go, boys.
Blue team base turret has been destroyed.
Everyone's just
What are
spamming
we
well
recalling
played.
for?
Everyone's just spamming well played. Kagura OP. Jinx are gonna gain a lot of fans.
Exactly.
And so will Bele because she's being bullied so brutally.
Okay. The base is one of them.
Kagura using ultimate on minions for the reason we have absolutely no idea of. Her team
I
was
pushed
just-
them away. I
her,
pushed.
her team was around her. They could have easily got those
whatever.
minions, but then again, I guess she's
But-
got way less cooldown than
Fine,
we
fine.
think she has.
Go, 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 Bolty. Go, Bolty. Go, Bolty. You can do it.
Go Bolty are the chance in the caster. We see Bolty goes in, but everyone runs away. Bolty did go in, alright.
Wait. No, retreat. Wait, I don't have it.
Now the retaliation might come in from Ryzen
Oh no,
Esports.
oh no, I miss crap.
Bolty wasted his quick release.
Wait.
Oh, beautiful hook by Franco, followed by the hook by Ruby. We are seeing a retaliation from Colt Esports. They might get a kill on Ruby. Valmont behind Nana. Nana wants to run away. Nana will not run away. Valmont had
Get him. He's
Valmont
AFK.
had-
He's AFK. He's AFK. Guys, this guy is
Blue
AFK.
team hero has been slain. Red team hero has
Yuzhong
been
did secure
slain.
a kill on the AFK Gushen, but will now be shut down most probably. Base HP is extremely low. अरे बेवकूफो पीछे जाओ.
Going. I took great advantage of AFK Gushen. I'm so sorry.
Push now. Push now.
Push, doubt.
Push mid,
Kagura,
push mid, push mid.
उनके minions ने बिल्कुल अच्छे से तेरी बात सुनी है. They are trying to push.
Push mid.
I'm defending the base.
Yuzhong base defend होने में करने में मजबूर. Mid lane tier 2 पे push करने की कोशिश Colt management की.
Life ही
Minions
मजबूर
clearing
है.
चल रही है.
Come bot.
I go top. I'm going top.
Help bot.
Bele more famous than Gosu general. Of course. See, people know Bele, but Bele does not know Gosu. That's the level she's on right now.
Guys, Leomord from behind.
Retreat.
That's what she said.
Bit too
Retreat
aggressive
now.
there,
Push
but
mid.
okay.
Push mid now. Push mid.
I guess everyone just
He's
ignored
dead.
my joke.
What am I doing?
Ulti getting in pressure, missing another ultimate. Valmont trying to secure a few kills. He will be taken care of as he will be taken care of. Wow. I said
am
same
solo.
line 2 times. GG's.
Guys, I guess.
Like one time was
No,
not
no.
enough.
I'm gonna recall. Minions are pushing top.
Where is Gushen? Hey, Scared, where is Gushen? Where is he?
Why would I tell you? Why would I tell you that? Why would I tell you that?
Where is he? Arey yaar.
No.
How
She
did
was-
he know I'm here? How did he?
Because Gushen was
Blue team hero
Gushen was
has
actually in
been
the bush
slain.
of that,
Red
green
team
creep.
turret has been
Towards
Arey
your
yaar, why can't
side.
you tell? You need to support. No. That is
I
good.
am supporting you. You've got my full support. You've got the full support of viewers, man. Come on. In the poll, 50% people have voted for Colt Esports management will win and 50% have voted for Ryzen will lose. So you've got 100% support of the people.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.
I'm changing my boots.
Don't worry, bro. I love your jokes here. Thank you, Crunchy. You're my good friend, bro.
Arey, they're taking Lord.
Kagura says Ryzen
Not
are
moving, they're just
taking
gonna die.
Lord.
They're taking Lord. They are taking Lord.
We can't.
Kagura.
We are gonna die if we go in.
Arey, there's 3 of you now. Just, oh my, retreat now, retreat now.
Run.
भाई जो
run.
बोला उसका सेकंड पार्ट तो पढ़ लेता स्कैड.
नहीं ब्रो, मैं अच्छी चीजें देखता हूँ ब्रो.
It's okay. We can defend, guys. We have now. We have now.
Inspirational lines from Scad, yes.
Depend on me.
Yes, bro. I did read the second part of that comment, but I chose to ignore it.
Is Shinbro here? Ask Shinbro to call the Ryzen people.
Thanks
So
for the
they are
vision. Thanks for
disrupted.
the ride.
Lol.
Wait.
Beyblade Balmond. Of course, you know, Pegasus Star Blast
Guys,
attack is
ultimate in 5
name of
seconds.
this lethal counter.
I feel like I'm gonna get hooked. Okay, so good luck.
We all are hooked to this
There we
game.
go. I got
Atlas,
it.
So it's Atlas who has been hooked. He might get in a very good fatal links. He did get a very good fatal links, but with absolutely zero backup.
Been slain.
What do you mean by zero backup?
Lord
We are
is
fighting
coming.
Lord. We are fighting Lord.
I can't even kill this minion. What's wrong with?
Don't worry, you can't kill minions, but you can kill the enemy heroes. Hence proved, Ryzen Esports are weaker than minions. Just go for it. Okay, Yuzhong trying his level best, going in with his Black Dragon form, will not be able to maintain it as the Shadow Blade Slaughter of Gushin comes in, but he will be punished by fan favorite Kagura. The win continues by Kagura OP. Bele will be hooked as well as updated with Ruby following with a very good I am offended, but Colt Esports management are trying very hard to defend. Xbox might just go in with lasting insanity. No, he will not. Focuses on defense.
Yo. Nice.
Yes.
Nice.
He did go in for the lasting insanity. Gets
Are you
a
now push
great
mid
double.
On my way.
Yeah, we know this squad name is on there. You don't need to shout.
It was on my way. Not on
Yeah,
my
it was. It was. Wow.
Hey, ignore na
Nice.
push.
Come.
Why are you chasing
Come.
this Franco?
Come.
I don't understand. Like, क्या management है यार? Chasing Franco.
Xbox does not want Valmont to recall. It's just Franco. 3 people are dead from Ryzen
Hey, come
minions in the mid going towards the base. We might see a match being ended right away. Colt Esports winning it. Gushin goes in with the Shadow Blade Slaughter, comes in, fatal links. Franco trying his level best to stop the minions midway. Goes. He is doing whatever he can. Nana comes in to save the base of Colt Esports management. But look at those minions. Mid lane, there's just one cannon minion remaining.
Come on.
Will they actually manage to? No! Franco hooks the minion out of the base! Gets his team enough time. It's an overextension. Kagura gets shut down. There's another kill for Balmond. Xbox the only one remaining. Ultimate of Franco coming right in. Balmond wants to go for a maniac.
I won't give subs. Sorry.
Well played.
Kagura has lost all hopes. Don't be like Kagura, guys.
I won't.
Well played.
It's not a maniac. It's an unstoppable. It's not a maniac. Just Nana remaining. Will she be able to pull something off like Ghost?
Tell them
Days?
not to end.
Nana, breathe. It's going to be fine. Breathe. We'll be there. Breathe.
No, please. Don't.
Deep breathing. We'll be there. Deep breathe.
Deep breathing. Come on, you've seen Demon Slayer.
23 seconds.
Total concentration. Cat breathing.
Use ulti.
Total concentration. Cat breathing.
Okay.
Snap. We'll be there. Snap. No.
Arey yaar.
That's the game. With a nail-biting match, Ryzen gets the victory. Though they have already advanced to the next round. But then again, they advanced to the next round. Colt Esports have been defeated. And they will have to leave the tournament for now.
Okay. No more casters.
Bruh.
I am dead. But it was great. It was great.
It was really, we almost won. Can you believe it?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
Arey wo ending mein you guys started chasing Franco na. So
Oh Lord.
So basically,
I had.
everyone in the poll have lost. They all
have
voted for
lost.
you. They all voted for you. They
I'm
all lost
sorry,
together with
guys.
you. They all lost
Sorry.
together with you.
We'll make a good comeback. Sorry.
Yes, we surely will. Abey, oye, udas mat ho.
It was fun though. It was fun.
Report Ryzen for killing Nana. Exactly. All right. Now for the fun promotional match, that's gonna be it. I guess we're gonna take your leave, everyone. Thank you all for tuning in. And for the one last time, please hit that subscribe button. Just break the screen of your phone, just like one of our viewers did on the first day. And I'll keep on repeating it until the end of the tournament because that is the dedication we want from you guys as we are continuously trying to bring in much better tournaments as well as matches for you all. Like the stream, share it, subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and we'll catch you guys tomorrow at the same time. That is 9 p.m. And since we are Indians, we've got a reputation. We're gonna jump at 9:30. But you guys be there by 9:15 as we, get ready up at that time. So just make sure to tune in tomorrow. That's gonna be it. I'm gonna take a leave. That's a good night from me, Skadiet, and all the Colt Esports management team. Bye bye.